I have people that will tell me, Mark, I don't really care if my dog chews up, say, a Kong, which is a pretty darn durable toy that their dog shouldn't be chewing up. But they're like, no, he loves to do that. She loves to do that. If you'll work with that dog and actually help that dog to learn how to properly chew, you'll actually see a different dog, a way more relaxed dog. Hi, I'm Mark. Welcome to Kong Classroom. If you don't have a dog that is I call it a toy destroyer, you probably know somebody that does. And it is something that is not a behavior that the dog is in a happy mood. They're more in a frantic mood. They're really intense. And when they go after it, a plush toy, they're gonna kill that squeaker. They're gonna get that squeaker out. I know people can say, I've had all sorts of dogs. They've always chewed up toys. Fine, but maybe not that intense toy destroyer. And when I'm talking about that intense one, I'm talking about our Kong, because we have people that say our Kong is indestructible. We've never said that. We know that dogs can destroy just about anything. I'm always amazed that there's so many dogs that do this that don't swallow something and have it, but I can only tell you this, when it happens to you, oh yeah, $2,000–3,000 surgery, and you risk losing your dog. If you don't watch your dog and they have bloat and they can really have a problem with that blocking. Now, sometimes they'll get something in their stomach and they'll just get sick. And so you want to keep your eye out when you find pieces all over to always be aware that your dog may continually get sick for a month or more because that piece is tumbling around and they can't get it out. And eventually it gets stuck and then blocks food, and then you're in trouble and you've got to get your dog to a veterinarian pretty quickly. People think that their dog's happy doing it because they look pretty happy, like pieces going everywhere. But it's really not so much. Outside, chase, build up, drive, go crazy. But we want other toys too, to be able to have fun, carry them with you, bring them to you, do a little tug, have some fun, and not destroy them. And we're a big part of why they destroy them, our dog owners. So what can I do to keep them from killing squeakers and killing the toy, taking all the stuffing out of the toy? It's hard. And so if you have dogs that are really quick to dissect a toy, destroy a toy like that, maybe that's just not the toy you should have in your home. There are other plush toys. We have some that have nothing, like no ears. Really important not to have eyes that stick out. We've learned that many, many years ago. That's the first dogs are like, oh, it's looking at me. And they go and start picking right there. But there are toys that you have different fabrics. We have one called a ballistic material. Does that mean a dog can't chew it up? No, but it's a little harder. And it's a good way to introduce a plush toy to a pretty aggressive chewer. It's got a lot of this hair, long hair, and that kind of throws them off. Try different toys that maybe are a little stronger in fabric and maybe unique, and then get some play time. I always look for, I call it short wins. If I get a win where the dog doesn't chew up something, pick it up, yes, and praise when they're not chewing wrong, when they're chewing correctly. Good boy. In my sport that I worked in, we call it sos brav, look at you. Too many times it's no, 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 and that's all we do, no. It's praising that actually makes a dog repeat a behavior. And to do that when they're chewing properly, always try and catch those moments, whatever it may be that your dog's doing in the home that is proper. Say hi and yes, I really like that. You're so special. I'm Mark. Thank you for joining us in Kong Classroom.